What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jordan back with another video about Amazon. Just hit my 3 months as an area manager. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how it's been going. Has not been what I was expecting necessarily, but let's get into it. So first off, I want to give a little disclaimer. Some of this is site specific. It doesn't necessarily mean that you would experience it at everywhere you go. Some of it I've talked to people at other sites. A lot of it's similar. Some of it's a little different. So just know that everything is unique. All sites are unique, everything. But this kind of explains how I have felt over the last 3 months. So this job can definitely be a lot, and especially for me in pick, and I'm in a TNS site, so pick is everything is manual, but for in pick, everything, there's just so much. I always feel like there's so much to do and so much expected of me and so little time to do it. It's the biggest department in my site. I have about 115 people who report to me. It could just be a lot. That is probably one of the more stressful aspects of it, is just the sheer amount of people that I am responsible for and every little thing that comes with each employee that you have. And going with that, so the managers and seniors and all of them have high expectations. Going into that, so the support that I get from my direct manager is probably the definition of tough love. I am definitely stressed some days due to the increasing expectations that they've set out for me. And some days I'm just kind of over it all, to be completely transparent. We'll have one-on-one, we'll discuss things and I'll feel better about it. He'll be a little bit more encouraging in those conversations and let me know that it's somewhat intentional. So from everyone I've talked to, including my manager and then other seasoned managers and people in higher positions, the L4 manager is the most stressful, least fulfilling job that exists. From what it seems like, the L4 is sort of like an initiation process or a test to see if you can hang. They have high expectations, and they will keep throwing stuff at you to see how you react, how you take on the situation and make it your own. So even getting promoted to an L5 seems to just be way less stressful. And an L5 in a warehouse is basically the exact same job. There's nothing different. They just basically pay you more, and pay sometimes goes into it. So as an L4, your pay really isn't that great compared to the amount of hours that you put in. Your PAs actually, for the most part, will make more than you after you factor in overtime. Because as a salary leader, you don't get overtime. So what you make is what you make. For the most part, you see two things out of a L4 area manager. You either stick it out, you push through, you make it your own, and you just get better and keep grinding, and you get promoted, or you quit. And that's pretty much what happens. It doesn't seem, and from what I can tell, that L4s are really L4s for a super long time. You either get promoted or you quit, and that's just kind of how it is. But saying all that, I believe I can get promoted within the next 6 months or so. And with the pay increase to an L5, definitely makes the time more worth it. I'm not saying you're gonna be balling out or anything. You're at least making more than the PAs at that point. But I really do believe in this company overall. I think Amazon is all about trying to develop you into the best that you can be, in even if it's into another position or even another company for that matter. I believe they will do what they can to help you achieve those goals. As far as my personal goal, obviously the very short-term goal is to get to L5. After that, I don't necessarily know if I just want to move to an L6 in a site, although I would be open to it, but I would really enjoy either a couple things, one of three things. I would either like to go to a corporate role. I would really think it would be cool to transfer to Twitch, since Amazon owns Twitch, or, and I think this is really what I'm hoping for, but it might be a little bit more difficult to achieve, I would love to transfer to abroad. I really want to go to either Japan or Korea, in that order. I have always wanted to live in another country for a while. I just think it would be really cool. It's definitely possible. I've found some people on LinkedIn who have done it. I've reached out to them and asked them questions about how they've achieved it. So that's what I'm working towards now. But I do really want to stick with Amazon. I do really like the company. I think they really do care, even if it doesn't seem like that sometimes. We just had a manager's holiday party. They gave all the managers this actually Nike zip. It's got the site on the side. They gave me this like Yeti tumbler thing, and then we had some little small gifts. Ended up with like Uno and stuff like that because we had a little gift exchange that they supplied all the gifts for. It was pretty cool. And then some amazing food. It was a good time. And then this week at the site, actually, they catered in like a Thanksgiving meal kind of. It was actually Cracker Barrels who supplied it. Brought in like turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, stuffing, mac and cheese, some cake, and a few other things. It was actually really good. Everyone in the site got to eat it. They're doing it during all the shifts, so no one's left out. They gave everyone an extra 15 minutes on lunch that's paid, so that was nice. Doesn't really affect me, but for all the hourly employees. But it was just a fun experience. Obviously, they didn't have to pay for it or anything. You just show up and ate. And even though it's not like a super crazy thing or anything, and I definitely don't think it's like a mandatory thing that Amazon has to do, I think it is a nice gesture to show appreciation and give back a little bit to the associates that ultimately make the company happen. Without all the associates, nothing gets done. But all in all, I'm super excited for the future. Can't wait to see what is to come. I will definitely continue to update everyone on my little Amazon journey. If you're interested in more information, I've got a whole playlist about the entire process from like the application, the interview, and then going forward from there. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Hit me up on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you in the next one.